I'm Josh with Waupaca Community Media. Sue and Patsy join us from the Waupaca Area Public Library. Hello.
Good
Hey, Josh.
morning.
And
Hello, everyone. Welcome,
hello.
spring.
Maybe,
Yeah,
maybe we'll see.
The sun
every
is out. It's great.
every time the forecast says it's going to be warm, it ends up in the 40s and gloomy. So we'll see.
well, rain is a part of spring, so I'm okay
Yeah.
with some of that.
All right, so we're going to start out talking about potatoes. So last weekend was an event where people could have the opportunity to grow their own potatoes, and there's still an opportunity to do that. So tell us about that.
Right. So last Friday and Saturday, we were at the Hutchinson House, which is the Historical Society Museum at South Park. And this is the second year we partnered with them to tell Waupaca's rich potato history. And a lot of people don't realize that at the turn of the 20th century,
We were it.
Waupaca, what?
We were it for potatoes back then.
It is.
Ran the world.
It was more potatoes left the Waupaca train station than anywhere else in the world. And what an amazing history to tell, right? So one of the things we always work with children and families is to help them understand where their food comes from. And growing potatoes in a bag is the easiest thing to do. If I can do it, anybody can do it, because my husband will tell you I kill just about everything. So, but I grew potatoes last year and I'm growing them again this year. So the weather was really icky on Saturday, and we have quite a few left over. And you can come to the library and get a grow bag and some seed potatoes. Now, our community partners have been so wonderful. So Turner's Farm Market donated the seed potatoes, and we had some soil at last week's event donated by the Chain of Lakes Home and Garden Center. So once again, wonderful partnerships in our community to make this happen. But we have some left, so come to the library, ask for a grow bag and some seed potatoes. You get your choice, because we all love choices. Red Pontiacs, which are a red potato, or Gold Rush, which are somewhat like a russet. They'll be more potato shaped, and so you get some choice. You can mix and match. Maybe you want to grow two varieties in one grow bag. But the grow bag's really cool because you water it and it goes right through. The water goes right through the plant, and you don't have to worry about overwatering. It's really wonderful.
And Sue, when will they come back after they grow their potatoes? Are we having a second event in September?
Exactly. So you don't have to attend, but it's more fun if you do. It's kind of a competition to see who can grow the most potatoes between now and September 10th, or who's got the biggest potato, or the most number of potatoes, or the
So
biggest.
what's the secret to have the biggest potato?
Well, last year, the winning potato family admitted to using fish guts as fertilizer.
I also heard rumors about rabbit droppings.
And rabbit droppings, yes. So, whatever your secret is, that's, gardeners are like, tight-lipped about their gardening secrets. But I didn't, I wasn't in the competition, but was surprised that I had enough to make, a couple servings of mashed potatoes. But last year our problem was we didn't have a long enough growing season. So this year we started a little earlier, and we're ending on September 10th. And so that event will be at the depot, and people are asked to bring their bag with their big plant in it and empty it all together, and it'll be fun.
So aside from the potatoes, you've got something else people can grow from the library, and those are lupine seeds, and that is in relation to butterflies. Give us that story, Sue.
Well, Patsy probably knows a little bit more about it than I do. This is what we're giving away: instructions and a pack of seeds. The Karner blue butterfly is a federally endangered species of butterfly, and Wisconsin is the last stronghold. So the Waupaca, or the Wisconsin DNR, and the United States Fish and Wildlife Service is really watching out for this Karner blue butterfly. And we were asked by our city public works director to help him educate the public on how habitats for this Karner blue butterfly can be preserved in our area. And one of the things they like, these blue butterflies like a certain kind of plant, and it has to be a certain kind. I've learned more about these lupine seeds and the Karner blue butterfly in the last month than I ever thought I would ever know. It has to be a certain species of the plant. It has to be grown within the region. You know, all these people that are collecting seeds, this is an important piece. But we can make Waupaca really, really beautiful by planting these. Whether or not the butterfly ever comes or not, the flowers are very beautiful, and they're great for pollinators for other types of insects and birds. So we have, while supplies last, packets of the bright kind of seed, blue butterfly. So attract them to your garden and make Waupaca a great hospitable place for the blue butterfly. Right now we have a few left at the library. There's some at the senior center, and we're talking about making some more because they've been a hot item. So ask at the desk.
Very cool. And we're going to talk summer a little bit. You're getting geared up for your summer program, World of Possibilities. Registration begins May 16th. Tell us what we can expect from that.
Well, once again, we're going to invite everybody to participate this summer in reading together. And we're trying something new this year. We're going to have every age group in one challenge all together. So we'll have some fun activities. We're going to be having a calendar of fun events out soon. We also want to talk a little bit about our app. So we have an app with our reading tracker. So it's an online reading tracker where you can measure your reading and keep track of what books you're reading. You can scan the barcode with that app. Makes it super easy to load your books and your time. And then you'll be able to compare yourself with others. So our app, once you download it free onto your phone or your device, it actually has a friends and leaderboard feature that we're going to focus on this year. So we'll help you figure that out. We'll help you get all connected with this year's World of Possibilities program.
And to close up our segment this week, your next community reads is the book Refugee by Alan Gratz. So tell us what that's about.
Gratz. Well, yeah, this is a very timely, talk about possibilities, you know, world of possibilities. This is a compilation of 3 individual refugee stories from 3 different points of history. And how these 3 people who are leaving their homeland, their homes, their countries, for a new opportunity, whether or not it's by choice or not. And oftentimes we know that this is happening, especially now with the Ukraine and Syria and Afghanistan, and where do you go and how do you make a new home? And the story of the 3 people from 3 different times in history are all connected at the end. So this is a wonderful story. It was written for middle school readers. However, it is a strong enough story that we think adults will enjoy and love it. It comes with an awesome reader's guide. So we're going to be hosting book discussions outdoors, indoors, all around town, all summer long. We're encouraging local book clubs to read it. So if you are in a book club and you want copies of the book, we have just purchased 50 copies of the book. So we'll be able to circulate many, many copies to your book club. And as we read it throughout the summer, more and more people will be able to get copies. So thanks to Ellen at Dragon Wings Bookstore across the street for helping us get copies of the book. And thanks to Theta Care and others who have provided some funding for us to have a community reads.
Very timely topic.
It is.
Well, Sue, Patsy, appreciate the time to get the community up to date with what's going on at the library, and we'll talk again soon.
Always something fun. Bye.
Come and see us.